multiple jurisdictions. What's your name?
Neil.
And your badge number?
10128.
And I don't know. I don't think that police, they should have a position in aiding and abetting domestic violence. And they've gotten away with it for years. I'm blacklisted from shelter, and they have cut off food supplies.
Okay.
And I don't know what to do about law enforcement.
So how can specifically I help you here in Long Beach?
It's happening in Long Beach. I get this condescending behavior all the time. So do you think that police need a free reign of terror?
Who in particular are we speaking about, though?
I can show you on my YouTube channel how Long Beach police have removed me from several different environments to interrupt my eating and my ability.
You called the sergeant earlier today, right?
I can't hear you.
You called the sergeant earlier today?
What was the sergeant's name? I don't know, because I could talk to con artists. My phone's hacked. I get spoof calls.
Did you speak to somebody who identified themselves as a supervisor today?
Who was it?
I'm asking you. Did you do that?
I don't know. I'm asking you what's going on.
How can I help you today with a crime? Is there a crime that's being committed that I can help you investigate?
When police are committing crimes, aiding and abetting domestic violence, they never see accountability for it.
I'm asking you, what specific crime are we talking about right now, though?
Aiding and abetting, law enforcement, abusing power and authority, official oppression, conspiracy to violate rights, harassment, police brutality, and numerous other criminal offenses, hacking, and other kind of criminal charges, and crimes to keep me away from shelter.
Event that has happened, because right now we're using generic terms. So give me a specific example.
The Brotherhood, tampering with evidence, and I mean.
What specifically crime are you needing?
Aiding and abetting other crimes.
Not generic. I need. Hey,
I don't understand. Today, I think that you are racking up charges and you're covering for crimes and you're condescending.
Hey, earlier today, a cop came over and kicked me in my knee. Which cop? Oh, it was.
I have it recorded how Long Beach police have been trying to cut off my food supply.
Okay, so I'm asking you. When did that happen? What's the
at the bagel plate, Bakewet or whatever that is they came there and demanded I get out the bathroom. Okay. This is a repeated pattern. Police trying to keep me from control my appearance. Okay. So they demanded that I get out the bathroom, said that they were concerned about my safety because I was using the bathroom. Okay. Then I said that I'm not dressed, I'm changing clothes because I had to change my clothes. Okay. I was trying to use the bathroom, my stomach was upset. They said that they were going to break the door down, come in if I did not open the door and hurry up and got out. Okay. On pathological lies, nothing had happened and no one had reviewed the camera footage. Then that happened. Then they removed me from another building trying to report their crimes. Okay. They said that it was attorneys. Then they removed me from there. Then there was an issue at Starbucks. And this is a repeated pattern with law enforcement. They removed me from hospitals and numerous other locations and have yet to get their criminal offenses charges.
So what I would recommend to you, if you believe that there's this conspiracy
malfeasance with police,
you can contact Internal Affairs directly. You can do it online through a phone number.
Okay, so here's the thing. How am I going to get protected from this repeated criminal activity from law enforcement? Because it seems like they have a double standard. So if I'm being murdered by law enforcement, if they just get to the point to where they're fed up and want to kill me, are you saying that I can't call 911 to report them and save my life?
But I'm telling you how you can also solve the problem that you're...
But I need to be able to report actively and get someone to come out for law enforcement that endanger my safety. So here's the thing. This is what I'm questioning. Law enforcement that repeatedly endangers my safety. Okay. I need to be able to call 911 and get someone to arrest law enforcement and keep me safe and protected from law enforcement.
So the people who investigate law enforcement, Internal Affairs, and there's also, just so you know,
I'm not really being heard. Can I make sure that there's a disconnect in with our communication?
I understand you. I disagree, but I understand.
I think there's a disconnect because I know the question. I think this is a repeated miscommunication. When you have a misunderstanding of what I'm communicating with you, and I'm trying to correct you in what I'm trying to express.
Let me paraphrase what you said then.
I don't want you to do that. That's abusive. That is abusive to repeatedly experience this.
To take care of law enforcement so they don't mess with you anymore. Am I understanding that correctly?
No, if my safety is endangered by law enforcement, I need to be able to call 911 and get someone to arrest law enforcement for protection.
And I'm telling you that's probably not going to happen. So I'm trying to give you alternatives.
So if they're killing me and
different, of course.
If they're assaulting me again or taking my freedom for profit again, then what do I do? Because that's kidnapping repeatedly over and over.
What I'd recommend, if you believe there's a violation of your human rights, your ability to move freely, and that they're harming you, I would contact Internal Affairs or this is what I was going to also suggest. There's a thing called the Citizens Complaint Commission.
That's where there's a disconnect. I think maybe you're covering for it. When law enforcement jeopardizes my safety, I need immediate protection, not to come.
If someone's harming you. Other than that, you have IA.
But what about the misdemeanor charges for the 911 operators that cover for crimes?
If you
and will not let me
911
report crimes and
continue
refuse
to call.
dispatch.
So there's a difference between I believe I'm being assaulted.
I'm not
the
really
beautiful
being
thing
heard.
is-
I think you're aiding and abetting the crimes, which is
You may
you're
believe that. The nice thing is I never met you before, so why would I have any reason to aid and abet anybody else to harm you?
because someone's
Secondly,
controlling my environments.
There's this lovely thing right here on every cop's chest here in Long Beach that they always have on. It's a body cam, and so it records every interaction.
Okay, so I'm in a domestic violence crisis, and they lied to me about the victim's advocate.
So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you.
I am.
Specifically
I
this
am.
law enforcement issue.
Why
Body
does
cams
not
always
all law enforcement not want to talk
So-
about my domestic violence crisis, and that's their
because we're
responsibility?
taking one element at a time.
Okay, then we'll talk about it later
So-
because we need to discuss that.
You give that to IA. If there's any allegation, if they're beating you, doing anything harmful to you, guess what? They'll be arrested at that point because there's body cam that shows that. Okay. Same thing goes if you go to Citizens Complaint Commission. They get an opportunity to watch our body cam too, and they can make the determination.
I've done that years, and it's all crooked, and it's a
now,
brotherhood.
if you're
Everybody
arguing
protects each
about-
other.
if you're
It won't
saying-
stop until the feds do something about it.
Anything to do with victim advocates and domestic
Yeah,
violence.
they lied and said that I saw online that there is a victim's advocate here. All police lie about the victim's
So there is
advocate.
a victim
And have a,
advocate you can contact online. Specifically,
that means that you guys know that my phone is hacked, and those are federal charges.
Then I can even
So
go
you
better.
always want me to do place
you go-
calls and do everything online.
even better, that building right over there, that is the courthouse. You can go up front and ask them, hey, I'd like to speak to a victim advocate.
But police departments lie about their victim's advocate is what I'm trying to get at.
telling you,
I'm
this
trying to
one's
prove that you guys are aiding and
completely-
abetting my domestic violence crisis and covering for it.
This one's
And
completely
abusing your
unrelated.
power and authority to enforce crimes.
This one's completely unrelated. Lovely, because it's
But
just
we're
attorney.
deflecting on your responsibility to protect me from domestic violence, and police departments failing me
Anytime you call
instead of
911,
aiding and
police will
abetting
come out
it.
and
Aiding
try
and
to
abetting
assist
it.
you. That is fact.
What did you say?
Anytime you call 911, the police will come out and try to assist you. That is fact. Now,
But
whether
police
they
are
do
the
an investigation
perpetrators. They're the suspects.
for domestic violence.
Yes,
You're-
they're aiding and abetting the crisis.
you're
They are
aiding the
minions.
police.
And I need protection against law enforcement. They've been doing it years.
So-
What they do is they put lockdown. They control my appearance. They cover for all these numerous thefts and have people steal from me. They railroad me and keep me from my favorite environments. They control transportation and won't let me use transportation until it's controlled and malice.
now
They
I do have to
intimidate
ask
me,
you-
mistreat me.
Because it would be remiss of me not to. Are you suffering from any mental health issues that
You know that gaslighting someone and slandering someone
knew
with
you were
mental
gonna bring
illness
that
to
up,
conceal
but I have to
crimes.
ask.
I want to concentrate on investigating,
Is that a
and
yes or no? Just-
I don't want to answer that question. We're deflecting on I'm fleeing abuse
you
that law
currently,
enforcement is aiding and abetting.
In danger of harming yourself or harming someone
Are you
else?
trying to set me up?
No, I'm asking you
Because
questions.
it's happened numerous times.
Okay. So then my suggestion would be, if you're scared
I
of
think
us,
that's a scare
you don't have to
tactic
be here.
to conceal crimes.
So I believe we're done, because I don't have anything else to offer you. Because I obviously we're on different planes. I have nothing else to
I
offer
think that's a scare tactic in doing that, and I don't know why that's not illegal.
you. I'm just trying to make sure that you're okay mentally and physically. And if you say you are, that's perfectly acceptable to me. I don't have anything else to offer you, so I wish you good luck.
Well, as for the domestic violence, you're going to continue to cover for it. What resources have you given me? we're-
You know what resources, because you've already cited them. Victim advocate, I'm sure they've already given you paperwork on how to get a restraining order.
No, they have not. That's what I'm communicating
I will
to you.
get you one of those for
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you, that the law enforcement is deliberately covering for crimes. That you have to excuse these fire trucks. They're in numerous videos. I think it's a form of noise pollution, and they're petty.
Do you have a clean TRO info out back there?
Yeah, that's the whole purpose of me exposing this to you, is that law enforcement is aiding and abetting the domestic violence crisis and didn't want me to have it. And then you tried to slander me with mental illness like numerous other parties have done, including Take My Freedom. Like at Fort Worth New Beginnings, they did it. They arrested me there. And then they assaulted me and drugged me out of New Beginnings in Garland. And then at One Safe Place, took my freedom twice there.
I'm going to walk through this real quick with you. This is how you get a restraining order against
And
somebody in
pushed and
particular.
shoved, trying to get restraining orders.
Over here is how
numerous
you do orders for
locations.
relief, and then if you wanted to seek a civil lawsuit, you could. And then in here, there's numbers to call for different advocates or different places for housing. So I'm going to give this to you.
Okay, why does it say online that police do things that you guys are failing to do?
I have no idea what you're referring to.
Okay, it says that you do have temporary restraining orders and all kind of other different things that you offer people, that you can place them in safe environments, you can get them off the streets, and you guys have failed me repeatedly over and over. In fact, you've endangered my safety by coming to remove me from safe spots and enlisting other parties to do the same
You
thing.
told me you're in no danger and no one's here to harm you, so...
That's a
you're not
pathological
hurt.
lie. Why would you think that I call for help if I'm not in any danger? If police are cutting off my food supply and the Brotherhood is protecting me, all the police...
So I have no reason to care for you. You can take care of yourself. You clear your address.
We just need to have come to a common ground when the
You
feds
have
are going to
to-
take care of this.
So it looks like you're
Because
taking
now
care
it's
of
federal
yourself.
charges.
So Beyond that, I wish you well. Obviously, unless you're
Maybe this is what it takes so long.
If you don't have any business in here, you do have to leave, though, unfortunately. So I do appreciate your time.
Okay, so where would you want me to go? Because you guys keep putting me out everywhere. I'm asking law enforcement, if you're not aiding and abetting my domestic violence crisis, and if you're not committing a crime and keeping me from shelter and safety, which is criminal.
It's all out there. Go find it.
They've all denied it. Let me give you my YouTube channel. Let me give you my YouTube channel. It's Keyana Clark, CLARK, Peace, PEACE. Keyana Clark Peace on YouTube body cam. And you can see that I've called years and there's criminal offenses to keep me from shelter. And now they're committing crimes to keep me from the police department. So I can't find anyone with integrity from law enforcement. So now he's slandering me, saying that I'm causing a disturbance because I'm giving him my YouTube channel to show their criminal activity. That's a false report. That's another crime they're committing. Giving him my YouTube channel is a disturbance to keep themselves out of prison. That, like they said at Starbucks, like at the other location when I was trying to report them, and then the other coffee spot. Then, like they did at the other locations, they were lying to try to keep me from shopping. It's a scare tactics. But I thought all this was illegal. They can't investigate crimes they're having people commit. They essentially be sending themselves to jail. The perpetrator is them. The tricky part is proving it to someone that'll do about it. They are the suspects. That's why they can never investigate themselves.